Hello, welcome to Bellatini. I'm Jess
and Sarah.
and tonight we are going to work in Kerby Rosanas and we're in Fragile World. And we're going to be using a ton of different gouache from professional lines to budget friendly. We've got brands like Kerby. What's the Walmart one? The Walmart gouache? I don't even know. Dowie and whatever. That one too.
Yeah.
And Full Line and Winsor Newton Professional. Winsor Newton Non-Professional.
That's great.
Thank you. All kinds of different ones. This is day 44 of working with gouache, and obviously day 13 of watercolor month. World Watercolor Month. So they kind of have been overlapping. I have been very much trying to learn my way around gouache in a better, more productive manner. I was frustrating myself with it, but really wanted to learn how to do it because I see gouache and I'm like immediately in love with how bright it is. How you can just get such depth with it. You can with watercolor as well. It's just a different look. You can get a lot of very cartoony looks. Matter of fact, isn't that how Disney did everything? Is with gouache?
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh,
Most of the prints were originally done in gouache.
that's cool.
So it makes me feel like, okay, well, maybe perhaps I could do some cartoony work one day. That's my goal. Is to accomplish a character in some sort of cartoon fashion.
Yeah. I love it.
I don't know what that is yet, but that is my goal. That's my goal.
And I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. My glasses are broken. I feel depressed about that.
That your glasses are broken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Hello and good morning. Welcome to Bellatini Art.
That's not what I meant to do. I'm really feeling like YouTube's trying to be like so secretive these days with its way of doing things. I feel like it hides everybody. It's like impossible for me to find people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for the new ones. Thank you for everything, guys. It's been really cool watching the community grow and all those fun things. I've been enjoying it. Thanks a million. Hi, Michelle. Sarah just stepped out. Sorry. I've been working like a mad woman trying to figure out this whole gouache. Gouache. I don't want to confuse people. It's a hard enough word. It's gouache. What if I say it wrong? Even. Oh, I just felt like a cold breeze coming. I don't know where it came from. So to build off of where I've been in this page, I based with an entire orange base, and I do that because I want the colors to come out a little bit more moody. I don't want them to be so vibrant and sap greenish. I wanted them to be a little more moody. And you can do that by putting underbase colors on, depending on what you're looking for. I'm glad Sarah's home tonight. It's Sunday. That means by tomorrow, all of our favorite content people usually have their videos out. That's exciting. We don't watch our favorite content creators until we have time to do it together, because then there's both of us watching it, which would probably help somebody's time. But we also have a whole lot of life to live, and we don't have time to catch on all of it twice. So we do our best. It's looking awesome. Thanks. Thanks, buds. No, no, just sitting here, you know. Trying not to. I was trying to learn how to not pointlessly talk. Maybe a little bit. Mhm. I feel like this is almost like diamond painting because I'm hunting and pecking for the different spots. That's funny. I'm looking forward to going to the Dollar Tree store. We have I have a project that I would like to do, and it requires me getting a picture frame. What else does it require? It's going to require beads and glue. And what else? Anything else? Anything else, Sarah? You basically want to paint with beads. So I'll probably paint the back of the glass for a reference. And then I'll turn it over and glue the color of beads where the color is from the painting. That's my thought process. I'm not 100% sure if I'll do it differently, but possibly. Yeah, it might be it. I'm not sure. This is Windsor and Cotman, and this is Holbein. See, earlier I was talking with Michelle and I was telling her I needed this color. I don't need it. I can make it. But I just want convenience colors. Convenience colors are colors that you have on hand so you don't have to mix. So mixing is like a lot of what takes painting so long. Well, thank you, Michelle. So I think what I'm going to do before I do that is I think I'm going to take this and give you a spritzer witzer on my big old fat guy out. What to do? Okay, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to just get this big old fat brush right here. And I'm going to take out like quite a bit of the water, like I'm squeezing. And I'm going to like make it flat like a dot bill or something. I don't know what you make it like. I'm just going to start pulling these colors a little bit away from like a little less looking like splotches. The lines will obviously be there, but not the more layers I put on. And gouache will affect your pages differently than watercolor does. Because of the additional ingredient that gouache has in it, it's like almost borderline like a stabilizer and creates like a foundation for something. Even though it's not permanent like Inktense, it does helps with the stability. Okie dokie. So I barely see, I didn't even change the way it is. It's still pretty stiff. I barely changed it. I want it to stay like this, but I want to have just a little bit more water control. That's important. Your water control helps you control your edges. What does that mean, Jess? It means where you don't have like those areas that look like puddles, like start and stop lines. And that is for me, even for me, like I have to work at that because I'm still so very, very new to the coloring or painting world in general. Like you could paint for decades and still feel new sometimes. And I think that it's like, it's pretty cool though. If I wanted to, I could stop at any point on this, break out my pencils, and shade in that way if I wanted to. But this, if I'm gonna do pencils, this really cures a lot of that time and energy. I love coloring with pencils too, but I've told you all it really kills my hands. Painting does too sometimes, but not to the depth that coloring pencils do. I'm just pulling this in the opposite way that the animal is facing. So if his side is here, I'm pulling it this way. And I follow that line through the whole thing. And I'm following where I think the horizon line would be. And I'm forcing my paint to start going towards that horizon line, regardless of where I'm at. So you'll see me position my brush so that it starts painting this way. It is going to train the eye to look for those patterns in it. And this is a layering game, a layering and blending game. So lots of layers and then blending them out. You can choose to do it in a completely different way because gouache it's a layering supply. You know, it's not like I don't know. You can put so many layers on it, and you can really define something with gouache, and that's because of the layers and how they work together. Welcome back. I love this green color. It's peeking right through that little inner hip area. Hi.
Hi, baby.
How's your bee?
Good. How about you?
Doing well. Good. What you doing in there? Or should I say out there? I don't know where it's at. In there, out there.
Library.
Oh,
I really like that depth in that water.
thank you.
Yeah. Michelle says, yeah, but green is saying peekaboo.
Yeah. That's for sure. Oh, it's hot in here. I don't know if I can handle it in here.
It's pretty warm.
Maybe you can grab me like a different shirt. Sorry.
Okay. Short sleeve.
Yeah. It's weird. There was like a cold breeze that came in here, and it was like really cold, and like almost like we had an air conditioner on here, and now it's hot. Wonder if you turn on the fan in the bathroom, if it'll help push the cold this way.
Which one?
That one.
All one?
Yeah.
With the door shut?
Oh no, it wouldn't
Want the
work.
door open?
I don't. I'm just asking if it would help. I don't know. Would it be worth the risk? My goal is to get this orange colored up without looking like it's covered up eventually. I don't know how to explain that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not all that much clear, but it's a little bit. Right?
If it works for you. It works for you. How was your day, Michelle? Did you do anything fun?
Hello to the lurkers. Hope everyone, whoever's lurking,
Turtle
hope you're all doing
lurkins.
well. Hope summers are doing well, and to the all the things. Hope everybody's feeling well. It's really nice to have those in my hair,
The real ones?
as in like, but not as in double. I don't know, maybe double, a double, whatever. That's just really long to make. It's kind of torture to make.
Yeah.
Sarah's over here working on making some locks. She is in the process of making her braided wool locks. She's in the process of making them into her own. It is a process. You have to be patient. You can't. It takes a long time for your hair to mature and behave, right? Yeah. Are you gonna leave them attached to that? You're leaving it attached to that to make it?
Oh no.
Like it will make it easier when you have something to attach it to, like the hair is doing, and then you cut it off. No, no. Go play. Go lay down. I actually like the way the gouache makes the pages feel.
Yeah?
Because
Okay.
it's like almost like buttery.
Yeah.
They don't feel like how watercolor makes it feel. Doesn't have like that crispy feel to it. Yeah. I'm pretty quiet in the neighborhood this week. YouTube neighborhood? Yeah. I'm hoping that YouTube will release the next algorithm, whatever, to us, and we can find some friends out here in the streets of YouTube.
That would be nice.
It would, wouldn't it? Hot. Why don't you go get some ice though?
This is just like 50 degrees on the lap.
For your like in a cup, you know? Helps me off big time.
Figure out how to freaking vacuum.
Let me help.
Am I doing it?
You don't have to start like this, but if you start up here like this,
Yeah.
and you come up down first and get all these layers in like this.
That's what I did first.
Yeah, you just, but see, we're holding it like this. You got to hold it like this. You got to be able to allow it to pack the hair down. And if you hold it like this, all you're doing is combing it over and over.
Okay.
So you have to hold it from like, kind of like how when we're making yarn and you have a certain tension on it, it's the same concept. And then we'll get down to where there's like hairs. And turn it also at an angle this way. That kind of like packs it in. But if you hold it in your hand, you'll undo your back combing. Like if you hold it like that, it'll undo it because it'll comb it back out. You got to allow those hairs to all go like this down into it. And if you hold it like this, it's like 2 or 3 coming down. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
It pays that my mother was a beauty school instructor and I did hair. It really pays a lot of ways for us. Hair has always been one of those things where at any given time I can always make money doing it. I was always able to, I did nails, I did everything. And so I started doing hair for like a lot of ladies that couldn't come to the salon anymore after I had the boys. And I would go to their house and do their hair at their house. And so I you know, they all want the football helmet hair. But it was nice. I mean, the hard thing is perming their hair because they had to be able to like get in the sink. But there were just some women that couldn't have them. But that was fun. That was fun. You get to know the people in their homes and sit and talk in their environment and have their coffee with their coffee cup. It's an interesting type of feeling. I have fun doing that.
It sounds like something that you would do.
It was fun. I really enjoy that. Like going in and it's like visiting your aunt you don't have or a grandma.
Yeah.
I didn't have all that type of stuff growing up, so to me, I guess I lived vicariously through it. You know, feeling like, oh, I have grandparents, grandmas. You know?
Yeah. Did any of them like the boys?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
did you keep the boys
No,
away?
sometimes certain clients I was allowed to take them. They weren't so sensitive if they cried or something. But by the time I was doing people in their homes, these are people that like they can't go to the salon anymore. You know,
Right.
like they're struggling. And so a lot of times they were sensitive to the noise too. So, but I was able to. I did it like on days that James had off. A lot of times it was like my break to get away from the boys too.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I did that a lot. It was nice. I had this one
Laura.
gal.
No.
She actually used to, when I was in beauty school, she would come to me there. So I met her, and then she continued to come with to me,
Yeah.
and she paid so well for me to come to the house and do it. It was actually like painful for me to take the money. Go. I don't. She liked getting facials. She liked getting facials. She even went and bought like a chair so I could do it in her house.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She lived all the way on the other side of town as me. So going over to her house was like such a commitment because I would even have to drive that much further for away from the boys, and they were young, so it was stressful for me to be away from them because I was nursing. So as much as I needed the time away, it was also very stressful.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight.
No, sometimes this happens on Sunday nights. This happened last time. So, or people just decided not to come anymore. So simple. Yep. It's all good though. It is hot as Hades in here.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if I can keep staying in here.
Probably should not because we don't want to put you at worse for tomorrow.
I'm gonna get sick. Yeah, I have to go get treatment tomorrow for my eyes. That's nerve-wracking, but I've never wanted it so bad in my life. I have had a very hard time the last month and a half with my eyes. Just every day growing like more and more yucky. As the treatment wears off. Amazing. My saving grace is that if I'm concentrating on something, it helps. Because that's a neurological thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Michelle says, I'm watching and I wish you didn't have to get that treatment anymore.
That's okay. I'm happy it's available. I don't have to get it. I can live like this. Right? Sorry.
It's definitely a choice.
It's a painful choice. And it's a bittersweet. And unfortunately, it's just the reality, I guess. There could be no cure for it or no help for it. And then I could be miserable. Even every day, all day, for every day of my life. This last one, yeah, it does help. This last one was the most benefits that I got out of it. I've not had this much luck. I'm going to say luck because it feels like luck of the draw. Because I don't know if it's going to help. This new doctor that I'm going to see seems to think that they may not be putting it in properly.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be hitting the nerves like not fully, not enough, all the things. And it could be why I don't feel like it works that well. So I have to let my page dry a little bit. It's too hot for the heater right now. It is hot tomatoes in here. Feels like we're boiling in a pot of spaghetti.
Yeah.
There's like hot, oily meat all over us. Like bad, hot burning tomato sauce on us. Do you feel that hot?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey. How's it going, Lori? Thanks for being here.
Hi, Lori.
All right. I can't complain. I have nothing to complain about. I'm good. It's hot. I'll complain about that. Right, Sarah?
Yeah.
It is hot. No joke. Well, I don't really care that it's hot. Like mentally, I'm like, whatever. But I get nervous about it because if I get too hot, I might go into like an immediate flare. And last weekend, I had too much heat. So I don't want to do it again. Feels like Cradola. Right. Right. Sarah's very concentrated on her hair over there. Well, and I think the thing is that I really want to work on Winnie this week. We have a very interesting kind of deadline that we're trying to get done certain things at certain times to stay on like a path of something. I don't know how I explain that, but Sarah's in my brain think exactly the same when it comes to these things. Basically, I don't want to do it. Not Winnie, but all the other things that we have to do. And we have to kind of like mentally play tricks on our brain in order for us to get it done. So I've been trying to figure out how to do that for us. And I think following like the momentum makes a big difference. Like if we break our momentum, it's very difficult for us to find our way back. And we're fearful right now because it's been so flippin' hot. And we ended up with a migraine this last week. Sarah did. And unable to really like function. And it cut a lot of time out of us being productive. And that's no fault of her own. That's just the way the cookie crumbles in this life. But both of us have like this week, what do we got to do this week? What do we have to do versus want? Is it a better way? Because that's so much pressure.
The ceiling.
So what does that mean?
So I need to finish running the wiring, wire to the switches, to the lights, and then, well, the wires through the ceiling, put up the ceiling boards, drill out the holes for the lights, wire the lights in, then wire that all to the switches, then wire that to the fuse.
Right.
And
let me remind you all, like literally, this is Sarah's first time ever doing anything like this. And so the learning curve, the patience for yourself, the patience for me, the patience for everything involved is exhausting. Fair?
Yeah.
And is it worth it? I'm not going to speak for her.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Is it rewarding?
Yes.
In what ways?
Well, I can look at it and be like, I fucking did, or I freaking did that.
Yeah, she's a very passionate thing. So yeah, no, for real. I hear you on that. I look around while I'm, pointing. Is that fair to say? And I think about every time something's finished, like when we got those floors drilled in this last week.
Yeah, that was huge.
That was huge because we've been walking on unstable wood and falling all over the place and falling off the bus. Not really, but it feels like it sometimes.
Oh, and I also want to drill the holes for the 2 drains.
really, we should probably do the fan for the toilet
Yeah.
so we can finish the toilet too. I
Yeah.
really want to finish the toilet.
And I need to get our shore power hooked up.
It's a laundry list this week. There are no big projects except for the ceiling. The ceiling is probably what, a 2-day in itself.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. And we're nearly to the point where we're ready to put up solar, which means that Sarah can't do that by herself. She thinks she can, but I will not let her. I will not let her. We are not going to jeopardize her. And I know that that's like crazy talk, but I pulled the wife card because I've put them up on places like that, and they're heavy and awkward, and they are glass actually. So, they break. If it was 100 watt, I'd be like, let's do it. I'll even help you somehow. But there's no way. These are 250 watt panels each. They're not light. We can barely awkwardly hold them. Like if she could comfortably hold them, then I would be like, all right, we'll find a way to hoist it up. I'll whatever. But I can't stand there and watch my wife like break all her body. And then what? So call me paranoid. It's the only thing I've said you must go get help with. I cannot help you that way. So she's respecting me.
Yep.
But it's making it hard because it's taking time we don't want it to take. Finding somebody to help us. Schedules are always the factor in adult life. Right?
Yeah, not everybody works a schedule like mine.
No. Or like mine. I don't have one. For the record.
Your schedule is my schedule.
Yeah, I do. I have 4 days on and 4 days off. It's my Friday night. And
sticking to it.
Yes. So one day we'll get the solars up there. We have had to very, 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 very so vary all the varies that are possible. We'll do this on a budget, a very limited budget. Yeah, I don't even know how it's happening. It's like, so the universe saying, step to it, woman.
It's where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. Because it seems like insane how it just keeps working out over and over again. Every time we've been like, well, I guess that's not it. Something has come up and been right back in the game. And like, sometimes you just got to listen to that. Sometimes you got to say, oh, wow, the universe. Surrender to it and say, okay, this is what it is. And it's speaking to me right now. And the key word is right now. You have no idea how long your journey is supposed to happen in each department. Yeah.
Yep.
She's making weirdness with her little hair locks that she has over there.
I don't know why I'm wasting my time on this.
Why?
I'm not going to like how they feel.
Well, why don't we
not
just
real.
put one in? Just do one and we'll put one and you can kind of test it. Maybe we can do that. Which maybe it'll soften up or something. Yeah. Not gonna be like real. You find real. Yeah. I mean, I would have never thought putting a piece of glue on my hair would be cute either. Comfortable? No, I never thought it would be comfortable.
Yeah, it's so comfortable for me.
No. I feel like sometimes when it's you and I versus myself, whatever, I feel like we're a lot more like a podcast.
Yeah.
You know? And holy, why is this so hot?
You just used the heat
No,
blower.
that is not that I
You just used a torch.
a torch.
Y'all, she's torching me over here.
Torched her butt. Sorry, I need to get another drink. It's too hot. Excuse me. Kiddos. All right, we need to report back on how amazing those nachos went.
Oh my man. They were so good, guys.
They were.
So good. I like to think I make a mean macho.
You do make. You're a mean nacho maker.
Nacho maker.
Nacho what? That's funny.
Nacho maker.
Nacho maker. I am nacho maker. Ay. Michelle's over here laughing at us. Being silly Willis. I love this color.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Pretty. So pretty.
Mm.
No crazy not. You haven't had him? Oh,
Send someone to the
please.
store. Send someone to the store. Get some nachos in your life.
We need to tell Mike that like he has to,
Yeah. You might
make
listen.
a special trip.
Your lady needs some nachos. And she deserves them. That's what I'm going to tell him. And he's going to be like, I don't care what you say, woman. I'm going to say, but you care about what your woman says. That's what's going to happen.
Just like that.
Just like that. I need more of this color. Brilliant pink also.
Is that gouache?
Goosh. What is this? Show the pink. This one too. Where did these come from?
You bought it.
That means they're in there. I have all this goosh and I don't know it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where he says I told him, but he didn't get the stuff.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Man. I would be like, I don't know what would happen if I said, Laura, can you get stuff at the store for nachos? And she just like, doesn't even just doesn't get it. Like, for no reason? Did it have a reason? Like he hasn't gone yet, or he just is like, no, I'm not getting it. What? I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm so terribly sorry. What am I even looking for? Oh, blue. I don't know. I'm gonna do it this way because I really love this is M gram and this is just ultramarine blue. I'm gonna put it inside this because I want this and goosh. And I want to mix it with the goosh. And I want to make I want to make that color very similar to this color. This is what I wanted. So now you take your goosh, your white goosh, and you mix it in with a little bit of your higher pigmented quality paint. And guess what? You got a new color of goosh.
It's a crocum gouache.
Why do we have so many colors of goosh? Because we have so many colors of watercolor. Oh, well, we can make any color, but there are so many colors. Because guess what I just did? Turned watercolor into gouache. I know. I'm a wackadoodle, huh? That's okay. I appreciate the term.
No, I think it's cool. Get to use your stuff. Michelle said, "Yup, lol."
Ha 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 ha. It's hot in the trot. Whatever that means.
She says, "Love you, lol."
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, you are a weirdo. And that is perfectly fine. I am. I'm cool with that. I never said I'm in the cool kids club. I just didn't.
You're off the page.
Well, dang. This book's a little
Off
big
the
for the
screen.
page. I'm off the page. What do you mean? I'll see the color going down on it. Dun, 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 dun. What did everyone do this weekend? I mean, nobody's really talking to me but Michelle and sometimes Lori, but what did you do? Luke got to work at a concession stand this last weekend. That's exciting for him. He doesn't have much job experience yet, so he's excited to add that to his job experience. He's done a little bit of construction, and he also got a chance to cook in some burgers. He did some burger work and got to be a cool burger worker for the night. Because he went and worked at one of those racetracks, but they do, I don't know what kind of cars they are. They're
Like Indy cars?
no, like they take a old beater Pinto and they race it around in a certain class, but they're all like whatever cars. Have you ever been to that?
No.
Oh my God, I grew up on that. All the people, all the men's that like my parents knew, not all of them, but a lot of them did these car races, and it was at the fairgrounds. It's on dirt. And they race around the track, and they're beat up. Sometimes like they'll have like a Dodge Neon class.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're like not souped up. They're just like old cars. Like they had a Pinto, whatever. Ford Pinto?
Mm-hmm.
One. Stop.
That's cool. I have
Nope.
burns from doing the
What?
making our fry bread last night.
Oh my gosh, you were burning yourself?
Apparently.
You just stood there and burnt yourself? Like you just lit yourself on fire? Sarah, it's probably not appropriate. Don't burn yourself.
I didn't realize it.
So I don't know how we're gonna get all this stuff done this weekend with Mindy.
Yeah, thankfully we only have there's the soup meeting on Thursday, and then I work Friday, Saturday, and then I'm off 6 days. So that's working in our favor.
Perhaps.
We'll Jimmy rig air conditioner into her, or secure what's in there. Go to the pumps, get some fuel, and then just run her.
Just run her.
Like, I mean,
She's gonna become a runner, everyone.
We've got a runner.
Yep. Yeah, Michelle was watching a convention all weekend too. It's a
lot of screen time.
Yeah, it's a lot of like my brain is broken because you have just absorbed so much, For me, whenever I come back from stuff like that, I always feel
Dead.
Did. No longer have a brain that works.
Well, be careful, Michelle.
What are you gonna be careful with?
Probably the oil.
Oil. Oil. Why do I know how to say it now and you don't?
Because I think about it too much now.
Oh.
But it was moving as well, Michelle the Baptist, which is awesome. That's cool. Cool. Could you?
Hot.
Me too.
This is like sad and miserable weather. Sad and miserable weather. Why?
Do we
It's
go for like 5 more minutes and then call it? It's the hour.
probably pretty soon. I think I'm gonna need to go get in like the truck or something and go for a drive. I can't drive, so that means that you would have to drive me. So I'm assuming you would take me.
Yeah. Take you wherever we want to go.
Mm-hmm. 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 And honestly, I think at any start and stop point in this, can you just decide that you're done and you get to decide how many layers of this you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Michelle says it's rainy here. It got so windy earlier. Do you have a tornado coming through?
No tornadoes. We've had enough tornadoes between all of our friends. A lot of tornado-ish. I owe going to see a live tornado with Sarah one day. I'm just, the less I know, the better I am. I like to go into things without knowing what's going to happen. I can't be like, oh, here it comes, I'm dead now. I could just die and be over with, you know? But I don't want to do all that.
Michelle lives in Tornado
The whole alley?
Island.
Sorry. I'm so delusional tonight. Heat makes me funky. Oh, it's Sunday. The whole world's closed.
Yeah.
Boo to the who and boo.
You know,
What?
we have a heavy houseless population here, right?
Heavy house list? Population?
Houseless.
Houseless, yes. Houseless. I didn't hear the houseless part.
And
Yes.
where was I going with this?
I don't know. Can't help you.
The weather.
Weather.
They only open cooling shelters. Well, I shouldn't say only, but there was only one open today, and the rest of them said we won't open till it's 95 degrees.
Do you know in the state of Oregon that that's illegal now? That if it is 85 degrees, it is a requirement if you rent for the landlord to provide an air conditioner.
Oh, well, I'm talking about just people that.
So they have the same rules for the same situation for houseless people.
It's ridiculous.
They are required to go through and check on houseless people to make sure they're not like dead in their tents and stuff.
We don't have that here.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Remember all the things and the things we talked about, like the history of Oregon?
Yeah.
It's because of that stuff.
Yeah.
That they do that kind of stuff. They'll walk around the streets and hand out water bottles.
I have the feeling that we're not far behind. There was a couple of times where I had people calling asking for water.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them wanted water, and I was like, "Yeah, I can. I could put a call over to a deputy, but I can't guarantee."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I don't want a deputy."
Yeah, because in other countries, other states, like how about like Hawaii? They just have people that come around and fill up your
Well,
waters.
and Hawaii water's free too.
That's what I'm saying. They have services for that.
And I was like, okay. I was like, well, then how do you want your water? She's like, I want the ambulance to bring it. And I was like, I'm sorry,
Ambulance.
but the ambulance won't just bring you water. They will take you to the hospital. She's
Yeah.
like, well, I don't want to go.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, I've told you my options.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard because you want to be able to like send somebody over there and give them water. But you can't really because that's just not the way the rules and everything are.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult world sometimes.
Then this other guy was in a car, living out of his car, and he was like out of fuel, felt like he was going to pass out, didn't want an ambulance, just asked if somebody could please bring him a bottle of water.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, I can't guarantee you anything, but I'll put a call over and see, if somebody's able to do it for you.
Right.
And sure enough, they went out and took him water. I was like, oh, you guys are so nice.
That's nice. I think the thing is that when they have the ability to do stuff like that, they do, and they want to. At least in some of the counties that I worked or lived in and stuff. But like my residents have called the police for the most ridiculous things, and I usually find out about it. When I.
Yep, I hear those.
Yes, and so, I mean, most of the officers would come in and be like, "Hey, so number da 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 is asking for a Diet Pepsi today,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Cool, do you got one on you?" Because there's no way in the world I would be allowed to do that because of discrimination laws.
Hi, Shannon. Welcome in.
Hey, Shannon. What are you laughing at?
Imagine having a yard sale outside your apartment.
Yes.
Okay, with like 10 neon signs that say garage sale.
Okay.
Okay. And somebody else in the complex calls you in because there's somebody with a table and clothes on it and they're trying to sell it, and that's illegal.
Wait, what? It's a garage sale.
I know. Oh. But the person apparently didn't see the signs or whatever, and the guy showed up and he's like, yeah, it's a yard sale. And that's his clearest code. It's a yard sale.
Ay, people.
It's quite good.
I think that's one thing about what you do for a living that maybe some people don't like think about really is that you really do get to learn about your community and how great or messed up it is because you get to see the truths.
Mm-hmm.
It could make you really give up.
It does, because there's like one part of town where people will call just if the skin color doesn't match with theirs.
Right.
And I'm like, what's the problem? Well, they're not supposed to be here. I'm like, what says they can't?
Right.
Well, and I'm like, no, that's not a crime to walk on a sidewalk.
Opinions are not crimes.
Like, come on. Hey, hold on.
They could be crappy, but they're not crimes.
Come here, Ren. It's just foul.
Yeah, people are nuts.
Foul. He's okay. He's okay.
Do you hear the generator back there yet?
Generator?
Sounds like a lawnmower. It's like every day. Nobody mows
that is somebody mowing their yard.
Every day. They hear me talk about this like every day. I think that's like, I think it's a generator. This makes sense. It has their AC on. They just came home from work. Just saying. I hear it all the time. Maybe somebody's got a whole meth lab going on out there. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
From generators in people's backyards.
Yep.
Anyway, it's been tripping me out because it's constant. Nobody is hooking up their lawnmower unless you have a major OCD issue. It just turned off. So today it is a lawnmower. Does somebody have a lawnmowering issue? I'm not kidding you.
What if they power their washer machine with their lawnmower?
Oh, how ingenious would that be?
What if?
What
Like,
if you did it with like a bike?
what if that's how they're getting
bicycle.
electricity?
I'd be really impressed. I'll high five them, even if they're doing it with the generator. I'll high five you. Do what you gotta do. But I would be absolutely, positively impressed. I would be. I would just be like, let's pull the press right now and let's light the story up on fire, because that would be working for yourself in life.
Yep.
I mean, just think about it. You just find out that your neighbor's out there fit is all day, and you don't know why. They're just like literally like, yeah. How are you, Shannon? My mind is nuts. It's just like, yeah. I need to run with everything. I do. That's good. I think I'm good. I'm not going to complain other than the fact that it's like 800 degrees. And I want to get stuff done in the bus, and it's too hot for that crap. And we do have a solution for it, but we're probably just too lazy right this second to do it. We have extra air conditioners, so we're going to be totally ghetto and put the air conditioner on the step. We could still get, more fuel for the bus and just run the bus's air conditioner, but then I have this guilt of our stupid diesel just running its loud butt in the middle of the cul-de-sac.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, I know that, but we're going to be in it for hours, and we're going to need the air conditioner for hours.
Yeah.
And I know we can run the diesel for like 8 or 10 hours, but this is a lot of money.
Yeah, $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
No. At that rate, we'll go
Yes,
take it up to the hills.
We'll go actually camping and plug the hell in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a swamp there too. Yeah.
It is.
It's brutal.
It's everywhere. It's just I mean, this is the time of the year that it gets really, really like humid here, because June is we don't get summer until like the first or second week of July. That's just how it is
Sometimes.
Here. Every year since I've been here, and this is my 17th year. This month is my 17th year living here.
Yeah.
And I think that when I first got here, it was way more humid. We used to have like summer storms all summer long.
I know.
We used to have crazy electric.
I miss those.
Me too.
We don't get those.
We don't get them anymore. Hey, Sue, how's it going?
Hi, Sue.
Yeah. Yeah. So I miss that. I'm not gonna lie. That makes me mad that we don't have that anymore.
Guess what?
What? Hello. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. I got Amy's she gifted me art cards, artist trading cards for Pride Month last month. And I have been meaning to show them off. And so she wrote this really sweet, sweet, sweet letter to us. And here is her first one. They're so sweet. I love them so much. I'm so excited to be able to put them in. Hey, Nessa, how's it going?
And as Sue said, hey, it's going. Getting ready tonight to get rid of my kidney stone tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Sue. Uncomfortable. Oh. So I'm sticking her artist trading cards. She has a little cute little artist trading card information on it. Oh, she has her email on there.
You could put your email in the notes section.
We don't have an email.
Yeah, we do.
No, meaning on mine.
But you have the notes section.
Yes, I can write it out. This is so cute. It says love getting together, picnics, lemonade, vacations, all the things we're constantly talking about. And then find joy. I love it. I love the vintage stuff on here. I love how colorful it is for Pride. It's really cute. Amy's travel. And this one was for Pride Month. I love it. And this is 2 of 2. So cute. And then one more. Miss Light Blue. That's cute. It's a little pencil. And it's got all these little maybe notes, or they look like spreadsheets. They're cute. Little ribbons. And this was a colored pencil challenge. Very cute, Amy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you. And I also got Amy for June also on top of that. So I have more coming from her. And I can't wait until we get them, and I'll show you what they look like. I'll put my little special note right here with them. Thank you, Amy.
So cute.
Yes, happy mail. Da, 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 da. So fun. I feel like I love the idea of doing art as like pen pal mail. Just having someone to send something like that to, because I mean, I love hoarding my art probably just as much as the next person, but sometimes I'm like, y'all, this is too much. Ooh,
Oh, my phone just died.
Oh, here's a plugger.
Bologna.
That's 100%. I can plug in.
B-O-L-O-G-N. That's the only way I can remember how to spell bologna.
Wow. You are adorable. I need a leopard reference. I just don't know the colors like perfectly.
You.
I know. Don't judge right now. Me of all people. He's not a leopard. That's why he's a jaguar.
Jaguar.
Yeah. This is jaguar. This is jaguar. I have a question. I hope you guys answer this because I think it's so cute when people tell me these answers. But if you were a vehicle, what would you be?
A vehicle?
Uh-huh. This is a Jaguar. That's exactly what I had in my thoughts. This. Thank you.
A vehicle.
If you were a vehicle, what would you be? Remember, this tells all about your character.
What would you be?
No.
What?
You got to tell me you.
I don't know.
Based on your personality and all those characteristics, what kind of car would you be? Vehicle. A semi, Lori. Oh my god. I was not expecting that.
Just the truck or the trailer?
Like the whole dang thing? Like, are you like a
trailer?
triple trailer? Because we have like triple trailers here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what popped up in my head, is like one of those semis with the three, like, lorry coming down. A Subaru Forest, and you're green.
Forest green Subaru.
Nice.
Oh, Subaru Forester.
Yeah.
Lori says, "Yep, the whole thing."
The whole thing. Wow, that's impressive, Lori, that you literally came out of your rear with semi.
Hong Kong.
I've asked this question, I don't know, a million times. There's plenty of like icebreaker things.
Craziest answer you've ever gotten?
That one.
Oh, a semi.
Yeah. Who the hell says I'm a semi?
Lori does.
Lori.
With confidence. I love it.
Yeah. Boom. Right out the gate. I'm a semi. and I'm gonna own it. I'm not apologizing.
Hummer.
Hummer.
That's probably mine.
Okay.
What about you?
But what year? What color?
You asked what vehicle.
I did, and now I have follow-up
I
questions.
don't know.
Hugs back. Nessa, I can't see your things. They don't when you do them, I can't see them. Sorry. So I'm sure they're wonderful, but I don't know what they are.
What would yours be?
I think I'm a 1957 Chevy Comanche.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, not really. Not really.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
They are pretty, but they are stubborn. I drove one for a while, and I felt like it matched my exact personality. Like I met my physical vehicle. Weird. It's like having a spirit animal or something.
Yeah.
Sound is cutting out on you. Purple what? What did she say? What did Michelle say? I had to walk away and see the car. That is so cute. So I missed what you were laughing about. We were laughing because Lori, when she answered my question, said she would be a semi if she was any vehicle. And I just think that's the funniest thing. I mean, I've never had anybody say, like, I'm going to be a Fiat. I've never heard that one or something like that.
Have you heard of Hummer?
Yes.
Oh, well, I gotta pick something else.
No, you don't. That's you.
I don't know if it is.
How come?
It's just the first thing that came to mind.
But you said you wanted one.
I've always wanted a Hummer,
Okay.
but I've driven Hummers.
And so what's the answer? Do you want one or not? You want to be one or not? I'll be a Jaguar. Yeah, Jaguars they're nice cars. It is a car. It's a very nice car. Second choice would be a VW minibus. That's cute too. I love them. There used to be these people when I was living van life, and often I would see them on the road. And they lived in one, and it was a cute little yellow one. And every night the lid would pop up, the little triangle thing. And you could see all their shadows and what they're doing. Of course, I couldn't hear them because I was in my own living quarters. But I could just imagine that everything you do, everyone is listening to. And I think if you went outside or something, you could hear their TV show.
Mm.
And they even did it in the winter, and I always wonder, how did they stay? I mean, I'm sure they had a heater and stuff, but I guess I just always was like, how do you stay warm in there?
Yeah.
A wildcat, which if you were any wild, I'd be a leopard. No, I'd be a cheetah. I'd be a cheetah. What about you? If you were any wildcat, what would you be?
A cat?
Wildcat. This is Buff Titanium Daniels. Wildcats of Scotland. Oh yeah, they're like just a little bit bigger than domesticated cats. They look like domesticated cats, but they are bigger. I think you and I watched a whole thing on this.
Yeah.
I have a lot of useless information about cats in my brain. It's just the information that stuck with me through all my life,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, those are really beautiful, Michelle. If you were a color, what color would you be?
I would probably be a Vardo for my vehicle.
I don't know what that looks like.
It's a gypsy wagon.
Oh, why wouldn't you be that?
I think that's like me.
That's you.
Because they're like ornate and like craftsmen and like very intricately done.
Yeah, very
And
creative.
also very delicate.
Yeah, okay.
Dainty.
Dainty, soft, and sophisticated.
Yeah.
And Sarah doesn't present that way, does she?
For an animal or cat.
Well, you didn't do the cat yet. You're behind.
I know.
You're still on the very first question.
I had to really.
Do you understand her decision fatigue there? She can't just make a decision and boom, she has to like think about everything. We're so different that way. Right?
Yes, we are.
I drive her crazy with hurry up and think. And she drives me crazy with like, did you even think about it? Right?
Yep. I think lynxes are really cool.
Lynx are beautiful.
So it's between like a lynx and a lion for me.
A lion. A lioness? Because, I mean, lioness look different than a lion.
No, a lion.
Yeah, they're so beautiful. They're like, I wonder if to a lion, because you know the men look completely different than the women, do we look like that as a human race to other lions? Like the men and the women look completely different? Or do we look the same and they don't know the difference between us until they sniff our parts? You know? I would just wonder stuff like that.
Fair question.
Do animals see us as looking different than we really look like? Because a lioness and a lion do not look like the same animal.
Yeah, no, a lion. Lion.
She focused on the lion. Oh, you've seen them on your property?
Michelle said if I would say I was a wildcat, I'd be a cougar. But I don't have to be a wildcat to be a cougar.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, it's hilarious.
And then she said before that, I'd be a Bengal tiger.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Nessa said, I like to be wildcats of Scotland. They have different skull and jaw.
Mm-hmm.
And they have bobcats on her property too.
Dang. Don't leave any foods out. All the animals are going to come get them.
If you were a bird, what would you be?
Oh, shoot. Birds are crazy. I would be a bird because you know what? I want to fly.
That's like the line in Forrest Gump.
It is?
I wish I was a bird so I could fly far, far away.
Well, I know,
far
but
away
it's
from
not
here.
the same It definitely doesn't sound like that at all.
No, I know. It just
Nor
made me
did
think
I.
of that.
I know. That's just funny that you related that to that.
Michelle would be a bald eagle.
Bald eagle. You know, I don't know enough about birds. I mean, I know about birds, but I don't know like enough to like be like, oh, I want to live like that. Are we gonna go based on like looks then? I have to go based on looks because I don't know. I'll be a big gigantic cockatoo. Is what that? Those big, beautiful, colorful ones. Big old
A macaw?
macaw. Yeah, macaw. I'd be a macaw. They live a long, long time and they have beautiful legs.
And you can talk.
And I could talk. Like I do now, you know? Never stop.
Yes, you do. Okay. Mom and Dad used to let their pet cats outside, lost 3 of them before they stopped. Oh, that's too sad.
That's sad.
What would I be if I was a bird?
A bird. A bird.
Nessa said a blue-footed booby.
Oh, I saw, where did I see that recently? On some sort of something on social media. And was it on one of those, because I posted in Discord, one of the creator content creator. She does like when the books are going to be released, and I put it on our Discord for people to look at the new coloring books that are coming up. And I feel like one of them had the word booby, like the bird, in it. And I thought to myself, that's a damn children's book.
Yeah.
What the hell? And so then I realized, oh, it's a bird. So that all happened in my head this week. Talking about
Birds.
boobies and
Booby birds.
Booby birds.
It's a bird. What would I be?
See, she just, I mean, it's not like you're gonna morph into it right now, so you can just
No, but I have to like feel like what it would be like to be that
oh
bird.
God, what is it gonna be like to be any bird?
Well, but I don't want to be just any
I
bird.
know, but it doesn't matter. What would it be like to be any bird? We don't know.
It'd be light and free.
Oh, how do we know they don't
You
feel
feel
heavy?
the wind beneath your wings.
Holy cow! My wife. I adore you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Man, it is like sauna-like in here. I don't know if I can handle it much longer. I am starting to sweat. That's a bad sign. So I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna have to skedaddle because I can't be in here. It's too hot. You feel that cold air that just came in?
No.
What?
I don't feel it at all.
I feel like something keeps doing that when I say it's too hot. Like it's trying to keep me in here. I won't be too weird.
You got weird things happen.
Yeah.
Remy, he's okay.
What's he doing? Oh God. Get over here, kid.
Hey, all done.
Remy.
Man, I don't know. Probably like it's either an eagle or an owl.
Okay. Owls, I think, are cool.
Yeah, I love owls. There's an eagle in South America that stands 4 feet tall.
Wow.
Wow. That's cool.
Would you be a mouse or a rat?
Mouse or where am I?
I don't even have the follow-up answers. You got to take it for what it is. Where do rats go?
Everywhere.
Okay, where do mice go?
Everywhere.
And there's your answer. You're everywhere. I don't know.
But I guess like my question was more like, am I a mouse or a rat in like a rural area?
Sarah, I don't know if I even know that answer. I don't know if it's part of the question ever. It's not like can you just maybe factor it on the cool factor and not all like the lifestyle choices?
Cool factor?
Yeah, like it's cool.
I'd probably be a mouse.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I'd have to be a rat.
Why?
Because a rat could defend itself over a mouse.
But a mouse is small enough it can hide anywhere.
Not anywhere. It has to be like a dime size.
Okay. Well, as long as the hole's as big as dime, I can get through.
Mm-hmm. But how many dead mice do you see everywhere?
Yeah, true. Nessa said a teddy bear hamster. I used to have those. They're fun. Can you imagine being a rat in the sewers of New York?
Well, I was thinking about that. I think that's why I went with a rat, because I was like, if I was in New York, like life would be I'd be so full.
But if I was a mouse, I could be like Feifel.
You could, but I as a rat, like you are legit set. There's food everywhere.
Michelle said, okay, Jess, you're a rat. Sarah's the mouse. If she can sit on your back while you walk around.
I'd I just
Yeah.
carry my life everywhere. I
You
go.
get a free ride everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
No, but I'd always have your 6. Like you would never have to worry about somebody creeping up on
That is so true. It's like having a backup camera on all
you. Yeah.
the God. Oh.
Michelle's asking what's everybody's favorite animal.
Animals are my favorite animals. Elephant's my favorite.
Elefante.
Elephant. Okay.
Ness is a wolf.
Hands down. Elephants.
Now Michelle says correction. Spirit animal. What is everybody's spirit animal?
I think it's an elephant. I don't know. How do you find out? How do you tell what your spirit animal is? Like, just be like, I like that, and that's my spirit animal, or what?
Yeah, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you find. What is like? Is there a way to tell? Is there a test?
I mean, there are like those like tests out there. I don't know if they're like
I
legit.
don't think those are like real.
Gimmicky.
Like you can be like legit, like you mimic the da 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 da. Maybe, perhaps you all might know more about that.
I don't know.
Bengal tiger, but I do love African elephants. Elephants are my jam.
I don't know what
They're very well respected, intelligent, beautiful, peaceful animal. They're like natural, family oriented to a fault.
Yeah. What would you say mine is?
I don't know where you like. Well, you're a little bit like a bear
That's kind of what I was thinking.
because hibernating. Back
Stop.
up your growth
You're too
breath.
hot, bud. Back up.
Because you are always hibernating, but you're social when the time is right, and you're definitely gonna be mad if someone disturbs you. And she's a bit of a scavenger, so I think it's a lot like a bear. A bear with locks, Michelle says. That's hilarious. Yes. Michelle always teases me whenever I'm like, she's like, is Sarah awake? No. Just poke her. Oh, hell no, I'm not poking her.
Not poke the bear.
Do not do that. You leave that bear right where it's at. It's not worth it for you.
Man, when you woke me up this morning, I was so confused.
Yes, you were. You were legit like, who are even you?
I was like,
You had no idea who I was. You're looking at me like, what? I was like,
I was so confused because like just 20 minutes earlier, I had turned off the big alarm.
Sarah, you let the big alarm go off for a total. The big alarm is a hard of hearing alarm, which flashes and screams at you. Okay. And she let that damn thing go off 2 times for almost 30 minutes. Yes. I got up and turned it off the first time. And the second time, I made you do it. I said,
I didn't hear it the first time at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you did not move. I was in here doing all this. And I was like, okay, she's not freaking getting that. She was already worried she wasn't going to get up for her alarm when she went to sleep. So whenever she says that to me, I have a really hard time sleeping.
It's a straight fear.
Yeah.
Well, fear's not really real, but it's real for me.
Well,
so what
it's not just a fear because it's a reality. It's not something she's just creating and it might happen. Like it can happen, and it just did happen.
Yeah, it does happen.
Mm-hmm. And it's scary because no matter what, like you got to be responsible and get to all the things on time.
Yeah. Hi, Chrissy.
Hey, Chrissy. I'm glad the kiddos are doing a bit better. I think you caught us at the fair end. It's too hot in our studio right now to be in the dang place. I think what's happening is that I'm sweating and I don't know what that feels like, and it's cold. Yeah. My body doesn't really sweat.
Chrissy says, thank you so much for the check-in. It meant a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking about it and I was like, I hope that you guys are doing okay and that it's not getting worse, because life is hard enough when you don't feel good, but when those kids are sick and you don't feel good, ooh-wee. You feel like you won't recover from that stuff. Especially when it's that serious. Thanks for being here, buddy.
I think I would say bear, but I would also say a nocturnal animal.
True. Like what then? A bear that is awake at night? Bears are awake at night.
Yeah, but they do a lot during the day too.
They scavenge. How do you know that you don't like the day? Because you haven't lived in the day. Just because you have had this like whole like last time of having time off, like you don't use the daytime the way most daytime people do. Period. And so
See, even proof that the day's not for me.
No, I don't know that. I just think that you're so programmed.
Fair.
Because you have been enjoying getting up early. It's just not easy for you or me. But I have never considered myself a daytime morning person. And here recently, I do not want to be awake at night. I do not. I mean, green eggs and ham, Sam, I am. No. Like that.
Yeah.
It gets monotonous. It's boring and lonely. That's my story and sticking to it.
Maybe I would be a lion.
Really?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how you're supposed to figure it out.
I don't either. What am I? Have no idea what I am. That's why I didn't answer you.
Hey, do you say an elephant?
I don't know if I really am. I mean, I do have a lot of characteristics of it. But I guess when an elephant's pissed off, they are very pissed off.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah. And I take a whole lot of Lotta until I can't anymore. And then I am pissed.
See, like with a lion, they just go, and you're done.
Yeah. But what about an elephant? See, elephants and lions don't get along.
But elephants and bears don't get along either.
When do you see a bear with an elephant?
You don't. What if I was a koala?
I mean,
they don't get along. What gets along with an elephant?
Everything. It's the most respected animal in the kingdom.
Except for a lion.
No, there's just that they're a predator.
Yeah, that's
true. Anything will kill it if it needs to eat.
But I'm a lion that has a preference to elephants.
Oh, so you were going to fall in love with your nutrition.
No, I don't eat elephants.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to fall in love with your nutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suppose so.
Yeah. There you go. Who says you can't? Isn't that what this whole life journey is at this point? Don't tell me what to do, Emma, first. Kind of a mission for everybody.
What are you staring at, bud? What's over there? Who is it?
What is he doing?
He was staring over there like somebody's there.
I told you I keep feeling like cold breeze.
Yeah. What is it? Ouchies. Ouchies. You're okay.
You like it? There's a lot to do. It feels overwhelming right now. But that's because every page has an ugly stage. Every art, everything.
Great question, Chrissy.
What is it?
She says, question on the watercolor tubes. I usually just take enough out for a few pages, then clean out the palette. But if I wanted to use my koi tubes at a ready-to-use palette, can I? Do I just fill the well and then close the lid until I'm ready to use it? Actually, you don't even have to close the lid on your well.
So let me ask some follow-up questions though.
Oh, there is follow-up.
Because here's the thing is that your watercolor never has to be fresh ever. That's like always preference. I mean, this is my art, and this is a palette. This is a palette. These are palettes. Like, I don't work with fresh paint like at all. My gouache looks like that, and I don't care. All I do is spray it down, and you're gonna save money by letting your stuff dry. If you want to use your stuff wet, I get it. It's bold and it's strong and it's all these things, but you are genuinely wasting product by doing that. There is zero problem with just squirting out enough to go into this. I've had this in here over and over and over again for over a year, and I just, whenever I want a little bit more of titanium buff, I just put it back in there right on top of it. I don't care. It's dirty, it's messy. If that bothers you, that's probably maybe just a little bit of the stage you're in with your coloring journey, your watercoloring journey. Because all of these colors here, that's gold to me. It's like liquid gold. I don't want to get rid of all of these colors, and if they mix, it's okay. But that's just me.
That's how Jess paints, and then
she
am
does
a very
not.
clean palette person.
She doesn't want anything touching anything. And so there's nothing wrong with either way. However, Sarah does not paint with like fresh tube paint.
No.
She paints from a dry palette as well.
Yeah.
So you can still be very clean with yours, because Sarah is definitely that. I'm sure she hates it when I touch her stuff. Because I am not a clean watercolorist by any stretch. No, I'm not. I think I like watercolor and stuff like that because you can be messy. So great question. And it comes up all the time. I hear it across a lot of the watercolor. I mean, the colorist pages is how they're trying to figure out how to keep their watercolor wet. And I'm like, you don't take it out of the tube because it's going to dry. And if you don't want it that way, like, I totally get it, but it's not going to do anything wrong to it.
Yeah.
It is 100% a preference. And I prefer it because I use 1,000 times less product out of a pan than I'm ever going to use out of a tube. One pan of paint could last me years. And in a small tube like this fills up a half pan twice. So, like, this is not going to last 2 or 4 years if I'm just squirting a bunch out every time. It basically is I don't want to call it a waste because it's a preference and there's nothing wrong with it. But it is, I don't know what the political correct way to say is, you're wasting your paint doing it that way. That's all.
You're more savvy if you
I don't know what
don't
the
do that.
PC way to say that is, but it is literally, it's that simple. If you're okay replacing your $20 tube of paint often, then you can paint from your tube. But I am too cheap and don't and won't. So almost everything I own is in a pan or on a palette.
Yeah. The first thing we usually do when we get new paint is we pan them or palette them.
Yep, immediately. And I mean, I'm happy to show you how I store my paints. I think I've showed it before, but if It's not interesting. It doesn't matter. I forgot to do the back half of his tail in the other color. I am so uncomfortable. Just tightly. Uh-huh. I'm flipping thirsty.
You know what would make a great palette?
Tell me. Yeah, would be. She's thinking this Prismacolor. Pan. What do you think makes this a good palette?
What's the size?
What is that?
It comes with it. Or came with them. I don't know if it still does.
This is a nice little. I like the.
Yeah.
You know what that would be kind of cool as is if you could make it into plein air.
Oh yeah. This was back when they were made in the USA.
Chrissy has a.
So this is amazing to know. I didn't know this, and seeing yours made me think about it. I think that's why I don't pull it out as often, because thinking I have to set up everything every time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, no. Find a palette you like, or a couple of them. Put your paint in there.
If you're worried about dust, because that's the biggest thing, is if you're worried about it getting dusty, or maybe you just don't like whatever for whatever reason it is, you can just put like that. What's that one seal stuff that we put on?
Press seal.
Press seal. You can like put a little press seal around it. For like us, we use a lot. Like, let me show you Sarah's.
I just let it dry out and then make up my variations and keep them. I don't add water to the well, just the watercolor. Oh.
So this is Sarah's collection, and she's very, very, very neat. She doesn't get her colors mixed in. It's very rare that you'll see other colors on there. Perhaps that's from me. Who knows? What is this fancy brush doing in here?
Oh, it's been in there for years.
I'm taking it out. This is the one that's broken over here.
Missile.
I know, and I'm leaving it.
No, you can take it.
No.
Smell that.
I do. I have one. Mine's the one that's like I said, we resonant.
Oh no, babe, take it out. Seriously.
No. So anyway, she has hers in 7. So what are these?
Those are Arteza. Yeah.
And then these are
yours.
Mine.
Yep.
All the rest? No. These are Daniel Smith. And these are
the Mealing.
From here. All of them.
What?
No. From
here.
No, this is mine.
No.
Yes, they are. These are mine. And this is mine. No. These are mine.
No.
Sarah, this is my color.
It's not, babes.
It has to be.
No.
Do you smell it?
It smells like those.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Okay, these are
okay. Anyway, we'll go from this row.
Your color.
We'll go from this row over. This row over are my personal watercolors I've created. Some of them, not all of them.
And then we created this one,
yep,
and this one is ours. This one might be 2. 3 of them were ours that we did. And then Daniel Smith is the rest, and then these are the Milangs,
Mealing.
which honestly,
I love them. They're great.
they're incredible.
If you're looking for a budget-friendly tubed watercolor,
Or panned.
go for it. Yeah, they're not bad. They're heavy pigmented. They're gonna dry a little funky, but you know, what are you paying? $40, $30? I mean, some of ours are $20 a tube. So go for it. Do it.
This is probably the messiest my palette's ever been.
Yeah, that's because I've used it
No.
a lot. Yes, I have. I used this when we plein aired at the. I used yours the whole time. It was nice and pretty before.
I use that at kombucha.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and all I gotta do, Chrissy, is literally, where the heck is it? I don't want to spray these. They're all nice and dry, but I'll get one. Mine are.
Let's spray this.
Let's watch.
Oh.
Can you get that over?
All of them?
For that noise. This, mine are stored in these.
It's okay.
And these are mixed, and everything is mixed. I'm not a brand putter together, obviously, with anything I own. But mine have a lot more of my own personal in here.
But you have Schmika in there.
I have Schmika
and
Graham. Shoot.
Daniel Smith.
I think there's probably anything you can buy at Blick's. I think there's at least
Paul
one.
Rubin.
Yep. Paul Rubin, Arteza.
Bella Rowdy.
Yep. But a lot of these are mine too. Like, I know that's mine. I can. Yeah. So this is one. And then I have very, very little browns and blacks, and I need to concentrate on making more, because I don't know. I don't usually make brown, because I make brown with my paint all the time. But I realized how much color theory is difficult for people. So, it's called a convenience color.
You were going to show her how you spray them?
I am. I'm just diving which ones I'm going to spray, though. And if I'm showing, I might as well finish it. And these are the Kiritaki ones. Those I have on the pan. They work so different than anything. And I don't like the way they smell. They stink to me. But they use something for their preservative. It smells like that. I don't like it. Anyway, all you got to do is take your spray bottle and you just spray it down, literally. And then I get my bleach. And I will pick, which one? Which color you want? This one?
Yeah.
I happen to know that this is mine. And you just literally.
You're off.
You're off.
You're off screen. No, sorry, mine's zoomed in oddly. It's like, why is this so weird?
So yeah, that's how you do that. And yep. Slightly staining pigments. And yep.
Whoosh.
So mine are not clean, mine are not pretty. Sarah's are. I don't really even care. If I don't like what's mixed with it, I'll fix it. So learning color theory, peoples, is going to do nothing but elevate you in your art. That when I slowed down and I thought about that, that's exactly when I started to, be able to do more.
Yeah. Chrissy, this is actually a puzzle piece storage thing. It's like 6 tiers that she's using for her half pans. However, many of them we have put magnets on the bottom of the pans so that they are magnetic and can use, like mine, that's a Pablo pencil holder. Then I put magnets on the bottom of some of them and they'll stay.
She used to have these little feet on them. And look, she can turn them upside down. She can whatever she wants, and nothing. she has magnets and they are stuck in here. Now, she's full to the brim. She can't add any more watercolors to her set.
Yeah.
If we are going to expand any more watercolors, which we just did, but we put them in these little dudes. Oh, that's where that color went. What? I looked at that.
She said, "Oh my MG! Wow, you just gave me a goal."
What's your goal? Oh, for songs paint,
Sketchbook songs.
I have all the space in the world. I can stack these things till the cows come home.
Well, and we were just talking about like using like a case like this, pencil case like that is great for watercolor.
Yeah.
It's magnetic.
Well, this is any of these containers. You can look up this storage on the internet and find so many different solutions to it. But you literally just, take them, put them in here. They're one layer deep. I don't recommend it if it has too much space here. The thinner, even if you're gonna do, if you have like you've moved your Neos out, and this is a perfect container. The Canon Dash are to me a perfect container. They have a place for you to do your art. I think this is a great combo container.
Oh yeah, it is. That's a good idea. Chrissy's.
But I would say, Sarah, if you were going to make a palette that would fit in here, that's ceramic, that would be amazeballs.
Yeah. Chrissy said her goal is to make up the palettes, magnetize it, and use the pencil tins as the home for watercolors.
Yep. That's exactly what we do. We have boxes and boxes of tins.
And like, honestly, it could be like this. This was a candy container.
Mm-hmm. So she could take her little thing and squirt it in there, let it dry, and she's got a mixing palette, and she can put in a micro brush and close it up, and off we go. This happens more often than not.
Yeah.
But we have so many things. We love making palettes.
We
Palettes
like to get old cigarette and cigar tins. Show me.
This is mine. It's an old cigarette box. They used to come in metal cigarette boxes, and they have like the maker. But I made this one out of air dry clay, and it's dirty. Let me spray it so you can actually see what it is.
And then put resin over the top of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I sprinkled some pretty I can completely wash it off and do all the things, but my washcloth needs to be cleaned. It's pretty muddy. And this, I love this palette. This is like something that's stinging with me forever. I love this one.
Oh my goodness. I have pastel Holbein gouache in mine.
You do?
In my blue one.
Where's your blue one?
I don't know.
That's right. That's why we have Holbein.
Yes.
When did we get those?
Mermaids lost their tails.
You're so very welcome, Chrissy. We are always trying to find ways to store things. And, we get this from, like it said, 95. This literally came from an antique shop.
Yeah. Thrift store, or not thrift store, but like, antique.
Yeah, antique shop.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have ceramics to make cool things. Sarah and I started our whole ceramics world off in air dry clay with red over the top. Somewhere. It is. Here's another one. No, this one is ceramic.
No, that's air dry.
Oh no, it is air dry. It's so different. So this is a ceramic and this is a air dry clay. So, but you cannot get this wet. You have to coat this also. But it gives you an opportunity to like plug in cute little feet or whatever the heck you want to do with these things. But she had a cloud stamp that she just stamped in and then carved out. And then once it dried the way she wanted it to, all she did is resin the outside and then bam, she had a palette. And these have 3 different reds and 3 different yellows and blues. And so when we go do plein air or we go do urban sketching, we take something super small like this. We don't take all the things with us. And Chrissy, always feel free to ask anything because I'm happy to talk about art supplies. I love talking about art supplies. What do you mean the mermaids lost their tails? What does that mean? They're in there. It's just the water. The water, it's sticking out of the water. I don't know if you can tell. It's too bright. So you can see all down here. There's like crystals and little, I don't know what I'm trying to say, glitters. And these were I have a mold with mermaid tails, and I took them and then stuffed them in there. And so this palette at first went down and like swooped up. And then when I put the resin in, I let it be flat so that these are areas for me to like, if I don't like how much water I have, or these are just the mermaid body. So if I like have too much water and I want to drain off some of the water, that's what these are for. Look at this so you can kind of see them a little more. Neat. Okay. That's what Sarah and I do. We make all these palettes. We're like crazy people that are always thinking of doing something new. What'd you get? What is that?
They got into that.
Oh crap. Oh, really bad. Sarah? Do we have a pink floor somewhere?
No, I think they just might slow it.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you know, and I'm gonna die. Did they eat it? Let's look at their mouths. All right. Well, we're gonna go and find out if our dog just ate paint. So we will chat with you very soon, everyone. Thank you so much for painting with me tonight, talking about paint. It's always a pleasure, except it's over here for now. And I guess stay tuned for the finale of this thing going on. We're working on some ATCs. I got some ATCs I need to get done for this month. And I won't work on this page until it's time for us to meet back up here again. Any questions before we go? You're welcome. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. It's like so hot in here. We can't even barely even breathe. Oh, it's her. She has paint. Let me show you belly. She has a pink belly. See? You see? She has pink belly. Okay, everybody. See you soon. Feel well, and thanks for always being here. Toodles, my noodles.
Toodles.